What up, peeps? Smitty at Smitty Shop. Just got back salvage inspection time for the CTS. That's all cleared up. I got about an hour and a half between service customers, so I thought, now would be a good time to fire up the LT-1 in the Cadillac. I want to make sure that thing runs okay and is good to go before I yank it out for the Pandemic Nova. And cold weather's going to kick in soon here, so stay tuned. All right, here she is. And I got most of the front end stripped off just so I could access the motor and see what was broken. I saw in the pictures when it was at Copart that the alternator had been hit hard and in fact had been tore right off of there. So I was a little bit concerned about that, but then when I pulled the alternator off, I saw that it had crushed the valve cover. So I repaired that. I actually just pulled it off. It wasn't making contact with the rocker, so I'm assuming there's no internal damage, but I pounded it out and it had a couple small cracks in it, which I just RTV'd up just to keep the oil in her. Let me see, I did a loop on the transmission lines and I looped the oil cooler. She's full of oil. I'm not going to run it too long because it's got no coolant in it and obviously no radiator or anything, but I haven't had a chance to hook power to this thing, so I'm going to stick a power pack to it, check for smoke, make sure nothing sets on fire, and then we're going to fire her up and see how she runs. And assuming she runs okay, then in the next week or so we're going to yank her out of here. We're going to take the engine and transmission all in one shot. The rear tail shaft did get cracked on this transmission, but I'm hoping it's still usable. Time will tell. All right, so here we go. LT-1, take one. Just hook up the, no spark or anything. No smoke, which is surprising. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna go ahead and give her the goo and crank her over and see what happens. Let's see what we got. We got nothing. We're not getting a good connection. Let's try that. All right. Give her the goo, take two. 102,000 on this thing. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'll be a son of a gun. Cranked right up. And listen to her purr. I'd say that's pretty solid. Yeah, that runs smooth. Quiet, smooth. Very impressive. That's it. She's coming out. Going in Pandemic Nova. Yeah, there you go. There's a big hole in the Cadillac. Hadn't really planned on it, but a couple of friends stopped by. It was the end of the day. Beer happened, and there you go. The LT-1 is sitting on a pallet now. Step two, strip that thing down, give it some weight reduction. Gonna throw some valve springs in it and also a cam, just to give it a little bit of a lumpy idle, a little bit of extra power. I'm gonna strip the wiring harness out of this, a couple other miscellaneous things, and send that off to the crusher this weekend. Who the hell knows? That'll about do it for tonight. I'm tired, I'm hungry, maybe a little bit intoxicated. And until we meet again, Smitty out.